Did you see that? Was that an F-15 or an F-22? I'm not really sure, but it just like face planted into the ground. It was hilarious. Hey guys, this is the deck that I used in the following gameplay. It's my Marine Airborne. I'm calling it Hot Sex Eagles in your area, highlighting the Sex Eagle as part of my deck. I like this JSOW loadout for this game. It does surprisingly well, and it gets out every single time. I will spoil that for you. A great machine. Love the 4 AMRAAMs for taking out their, the typical Russian air defense planes. The harms for throwing up distraction harms, sometimes getting a kill, and then the JSOWs. You get 3, which is like the one of the only planes that gets you can limit to 3 JSOWs, which is great because it's just enough to kill any piece of armor. So yeah, I love this plane. 15 ECM, awesome. Anyway, let me back it up a little bit and kind of start from the beginning. Typical airborne Marine loadout with the Global Hawks and the blah blah blah. Infantry using the Marine Raider CQC, NGSW, SMAWs, Marines. Some of my mentality on the armor, or I'm sorry, on this infantry is focused around combining different units. This is the gameplay I'm using is primarily urban. So when I'm in an urban environment, I like standoff units. The NGSW are a great standoff unit. The SMAW is really good as well because it can fight anything. And then the Marines are more of an assault force. Raider CQC for me are totally reserved for like wooded environments or kind of a niche circumstances where I know there's a lot of infantry coming, but typically I want to deal with infantry at range. So I've got some AAVPs in this deck if I need to do an assault, like a weird assault, like a non-road assault. I'll use these. Otherwise, I'm just calling things in with the MTVR. Let's be honest, this thing it's fast. It also brings up supplies, and it's great. I've got the ACV. I've got 3 of them. Probably don't need 3 of them, to be honest. But yeah, they're designed just to bring in Marines, pretty much on their own. Weapon squads, Stinger teams, TOW2Bs. I don't use the TOW2Bs a lot. I might dump them, to be honest. I'm not sure what I'd replace them with, but probably more NGSWs. In fact, let me just go ahead and make that adjustment. Moving on. Vehicle. I got the FEP trophy in here just for, I feel like you have to have a beast of a tank in there, but mostly I'm using the HC with the jammers. The Thunderbolts with the Iron Fist APS. I only use it with the APS because my labs don't have APS. So these two are going to be a combo for me. I'm going to try to pair them up. Maybe even 2 labs and an M8. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's kind of the star of my light vehicle game is these 2 units. Moving into support, MTVR, because it's great. Brutus, bring in 3. They're like the best tube artillery. Cafe is the best MLRS for, CQC environments. The PAC-2 is the best. Like, you're getting a sense here, right? Like, it's one of the best things about this deck is you get some of the best units in the game. The LAV-L. I do like the LAV-AD. That's just a personal favorite. LAV-M for smokes if I need it. And helicopters. You have a great helicopter tab. I love the Apache. 4 Hellfires, 38 Hydras, 15 ECM at 180 points. Love this guy. But I don't actually use him in this game. Probably a miss, to be honest. I probably could have used him. Kiowas, Anti-air. They're great. Super Cobras. I just bring in the Super Cobras in case I'm going to play a flank. This Sidewinder is really good at killing planes. I've played a flank before with Super Cobras where I just had one Super Cobra sitting in the flank by itself, and it killed like 3 planes. It was insane. I kept refilling it, obviously, but really good. Blackhawks for picking up pilots and dropping off 4K dumps, and Chinooks for even bigger dumps. F-15C is my ASF. I mixed the loadout, so you have Sparrows, AMRAAMs, and Sidewinders. Basically, I can throw this plane at you, and it will kill you because it will ripple fire Sparrows and AMRAAMs if I close 5K meters. And then the Sidewinders if I don't run into any planes and there is a helicopter, it'll try to kill a helicopter. F-35B is probably the star of my air tab, to be honest. It's got the 1K JDAMs, 2 of them. I love this thing. Sex Eagle is my second favorite part of this, and I already went through this. And then the Strike Eagle has 4 2K JDAMs and 2 500-pound JDAMs. This is kind of actually nice. Fun fact, if the infantry if it's like VATV infantry, if there's 5 infantry units in the building, you can drop a 2K JDAM and a 500-pound JDAM, and it will kill every single unit in that building. So what's cool about this is every time you put down a bombing order, it lets loose a 2K and a 500. Next bombing, the next precision strike, again another 2K and another 500. And then the subsequent 2 precision strikes are just 2 additional 2K JDAMs. So you can, if you're dealing with like VATV Cornet M's, for instance, 1 precision strike will kill each one. Pretty good tip. I don't use it in this game because I totally forgot that's a thing I learned. Firebomb, Snake Eye, and the Hornet. This thing is just really good, really cost-effective way to kill infantry. And then the Harrier 2+ with its Mavericks and sidearms are just a great platform for Mavericks, and the sidearms distract any SHORAD or long-range AA. That's my deck. Hope you enjoy the following gameplay. If you do, don't forget to give a like and a subscribe. Cheers, y'all. Hey guys, welcome to another one. Today we are playing Dead Center of Dead Center. I'm going to be playing the F point with a deck that I really don't use a lot. In fact, I've only ever used it maybe a couple of times, but I've decided to give this a shot coming off my some of my games with Airborne Striker. Thought maybe let's give Marine Airborne another shot, because here's the thing, I really like the Sex Eagle, but not how most people use it. I despise cruise missiles. I think the Sex Eagle in a bomber loadout is really powerful because it has those seed missiles, so you can really do a deep strike. The seed will distract long range AA long enough for you to get your payload off, and typically I'm only sending it on like a high value target. So like a map like this is very artillery heavy, very long range AA heavy, so it's kind of perfect for that. You can get the value for sure. But that is funny enough, that was my loadout for the Airborne Striker. For my Marine Airborne, I have it loaded with 3 JSOWs. So I'm just trying it out, guys. I'm just trying different things. But I do have my Sex Eagle with the 3 JSOWs, and the Strike Eagle with the 4 2K JDAMs. So just trying out a few things, see how it all works out. But this is a really fun one for you guys. I really like how this match went. you'll get to see a lot of uh, just interesting plays. And I don't ever play the center, um, so again, like always, a learning experience. It's hilarious. I'm like almost 2400, and I'm like still trying things. Did you see that? Was that an F-15 or an F-22? I'm not really sure, but it just like face planted into the ground. It was hilarious. Stupid Catran just like chilling there, blocking my opener. Giving my team vision with that Global Hawk. Just being a good team player. Dude, my LAV-ATM almost got him. Part of me wonders if I should have backed this Global Hawk off after I got that huge information spike. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because look what I'm doing here, right? I can see exactly when these BTR-82s are about to pop, so I'm like maneuvering in anticipation of that. How my LAV missed that. It's pretty disappointing. But yeah, that fast opener was really strong. In fact, they do what? Brown, yellow, and pink all opened in the middle. And it's just me in the middle. You're going to sense a theme here. I promise you that. So my snipers are caught way out of position. But I mean, we did a really good job defending that opener from the helicopter, from pink to the BTR-82s, double SSO, and the Cherny Berettis. Held my own. And my javelin's getting the toss. I think he didn't finish it. Yeah, I definitely didn't see that live. And yellow with the BRM. Look at this, 3 people, brown, pink, and yellow, just loading up on me. It's a weapon squad. I haven't lost that many units yet, though. I've lost, what, the weapon squad and the, I'm about to lose my snipers. Weapon squad snipers, a supply truck. Nothing too big. I'm trying out a new combo here, guys. The small airborne. I kind of like it. It's a good little standoff situation. So it's Pink's turn to wail on me, right? Brown took a round, yellow took a round, Pink's sticking around. Yeah, I'm kind of getting beat up a little bit. It's all good. Purple just sneaking in an E-cap, which is great. Yeah, guys, even if he doesn't hold that, it's not really the point, right? He took pressure off for me. Same with, I guess, green. Not really. I don't think green aggroed. It just kind of happened. Take it. And the lab, get the finish. No. I really like that LAV-ATM. I don't like it as much as the Striker ATGM. I think the Striker ATGM is just awesome. It's got, what, 250 points of heat protection. It's got the APS. It's just great. Oh, look at this angle. Pop. Oh, man. And then I got the M8 Thunderbolt in there. Little 1-2 tap. I like that. Boom. Honestly, here's the thing I'm doing this game that I am trying out for the first time. The M8 Thunderbolt plus LAV-ATM combo. So watch out for that this game. You tell me how you think it performed. Another thing I'm trying is I don't want to put too much infantry on F. I mean, obviously dead center is just the most artilleried, nukeable positions. So no reason to just give them cannon fodder. In fact, that that mentality kind of goes throughout this whole match where I don't want to give them units to kill. So I have to balance bringing in just enough units for the front line and not just, offering up, meat for the slaughter. So I do end up floating points, which is kind of okay because I'm airborne. So I get to use a bunch of my planes this game, which is really fun. We'll start here with the Strike Eagle, I guess. Here's my mentality, right? I'm calling in this strike. I don't have any real info. I know there's like 8 guys in the building, but what am I doing? Well, I'm bombing the high rises. I do lose the plane. It probably wasn't worth it, but I don't want them to have any towers. I mean, I'm literally 9/11ing them right now, just because. Because fuck you. No, because I don't want them to have that height advantage, right? They probably could have put snipers in there, and oh, that's unfortunate. That height advantage gives them a lot of visibility and opportunity for ATGMs. So I just wanted to deny that. That's a good tip for anybody playing this map or any map with towers. Not a bad idea to just level the towers as early as possible. Maybe don't waste a 400-point plane like I do, but yeah, freaking. There's so many 9/11 jokes running through my brain. I'm really trying to resist. That Terminator just running into like all these maws and smaws. But look how much it tanked, right? Like it took what, like 3 of those rockets to its face off rip, and it's got half health. That's the power of the Terminator. I stand by Terminator being one of the best vehicles in the game. It's so strong. Look what's kind of this middle is just turning into a meat grinder, right? For them, my my M8's kind of eating right there, as well as the weapon squad. Mi-28 with the lemurs and a cruise missile. Oh, a lot of cruise missiles. These Marines are just taking a pounding. Sneaking in a Thunderbolt kill there. Ah, those Thunderbolts are nice, right? And they're kind of perfect for this environment. You're sneaking in and out of buildings and just putting in a couple shots, then getting out. Really good, especially when you're layering. You're like layering different armor, moving them around. Yeah, I'm just. It's kind of a turkey shoot. This one makes my head scratch. Why did I lose tracking and he got a perfect shot off at me? But look at this. He takes another shot. He misses. Look, what? It's so inconsistent. One thing I'm doing here, I'm using APS on those Thunderbolts. Where in my Striker airborne deck, I was using the reactive armor instead of the APS. I go back and forth. Here's why I used the APS here. I was thinking I'm gonna pair the Thunderbolt with the LAV-ATM, and the Thunderbolt can tank, like I guess the missile, and spare the LAV, because I think target prioritization is probably going to go to the Thunderbolt. It's more expensive, so it'll tank that shot. But that was my thinking. I don't know that it worked out that way, but in fact, I don't really know if there was a right answer to that. I mean, I do really like the reactive armor, because what happens with that reactive armor is you can take basically 2 tank shells and survive. Whereas with the applique armor, I think you can only tank like 1. Purple not really microing all that well. So I'm gonna sneak this LAV up there and just melt that guy. That was pretty good. Here comes more Taz. So that's just the reality of dead center. So wise man once said, it do be like that sometimes. Oh, that LAV just dodging that missile at the last second. No, okay, so a T-80 gets him. So I get my Brutuses up actually to try to take that Taz down. They pepper it, but they don't take it down. This guy's got 2 tosses on the field, by the way. Pink. I cannot figure out where I'm going to send this F-35. I do this a lot. Like, I'll loiter an F-35 and then just sort of pick an opportune time just based on what I see firing in the back line. Ooh, so the F-35 only got one of its 1 KJNMs off, but it killed 2 targets. I didn't know there were 2 targets there, so I don't know what it was, but I definitely got one of their long-range AAs. Alright, phase 1 coming to a close, and we are getting dominated on kills. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. When I'm in the mode like this, I'm not checking. I barely recognize that we're running through phases here. I'm just locked in. But yeah, somebody definitely dropped the ball here, and I'm not sure who. I mean, we've held our home caps. So I'm doing my job. Everybody else seems to be doing theirs, but the left side is, I don't know, maybe the left side's feeding. I'm not really sure. That's a wild accusation. I don't really know what's going on. The cafe. I don't like that I had to move the cafe into that position. I'm pretty sure I've given LOS on my situation. The sniper that you see on pink over on the left in that ridge line, that tree line is going to be probably one of the most annoying factors in this game. I guess spoiler alert. We got these Sturmovikis trying to close in. At this point, it looks like they're leaving middle up to pink. Oh man, barbarous. Barbarous has got those. I think they're cornets. It's a problem for me. So I'm gonna try to use my Sex Eagle with its 3 J-Sows to kill this barbarous. I do completely lose vision, so it's a complete shot in the dark. And I totally whiff, because of course I do. Get out. So, not too bad. That's a nuke. Oh man, it had to have been a nuke, right? It was the only one. But look, they sent 0 seed. What are they doing, dude? They're throwing. Actually wild. Oh man, I cannot believe we intercepted that nuke. I kind of forgot that happened. Took a long time for that that plane to get back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I called up 0 long-range AA in the beginning of this game, so I'm totally reliant on my teammates. But I honestly, I think that's fair play for me, because I'm playing the whole middle by myself. Like, look what he's got as a front line. He's got green berets and a sniper. What are we doing, bro? And then green on the right is, I think, just more focused on protecting our home cap, which is fair play. Brown and orange are both sort of moving in on there, so you know, I get what they're doing. I'm not judging. Plus, early in the game, they mentioned that they were like in a party together, so they're just, you know, they're just sitting there holding each other's hands, you know, playing, being each other's boyfriends. Super cute. Here comes the Smirches. He said he put a Sentinel up, so I called an F-35 as soon as he said Sentinel up. And now I got them both loaded, and I'm just waiting to see where to put this. Look at that, 2 SAM sites right next to each other. Loaded up, afterburn. Let's see if we get it off. Nailed it. That's pretty, I feel like that's a pretty devastating strike to the left side, considering they're trying to do a whole, like, flank hold. So to lose both their long-range AA like that. If I was in teams, I said teams, if I was in Discord chat with these guys, I probably would have made some comment like, hey, great time to, like, do some bombing, long-range AA down, but I'm not. This is like just a lobby I found. This is actually where my inexperience with the middle of dead center starts to show. So I look at this. I'm taking shots. I'm not really sure from where. I'm out of smokes on my HC, and I lose it. I'm not recognizing that, yeah, these guys kind of have ATGMs in the tree line there. It's like, I don't really get this. I don't understand purple's strategy here. I just wish he would send up units. We're gonna go for another barrage in the cafe. Very risky. Paid zero attention to this Brutus fire mission, so I don't know if I'm being successful there or not. But I'm floating a ton of points here. This is probably the worst part of my gameplay is I've got more points than I know what to do with. Because here's the thing, I got pretty solid front line going on. I'm ready to defend against anything, and I'm a little bit scared to push with this front line because I fear that if I start losing these guys, they're just gonna like punish me. So what I'm trying to do is just keep them in place, and then layer on top of that some more like armor and stuff. I keep losing vision, and it's incredibly frustrating. But I do get that Barbarous. I'm gonna get out. So another thing about that Sex Eagle, right? It's got 4 AMRAAMs, 2 harms, and all the JSOUs. So my thinking is, this is gonna be my primary unit for killing tanks, but on its way to do just that, it's gonna totally screw up any drones in the air, any planes that they have go up, any and yeah, like SHORAD, same site, anything with radar on. So it's got a shot at like really getting some good kills. And so far, both of them have made it out alive. Look how far back that that long-range AA is, all the way back on that ridgeline. I mean, that's kind of the power of continually bombing them, as they start putting them further and further back, and in hopes of keeping them alive. So I am going to start to creep up the front line a little bit. I'm starting to get some units on the field. I do have some supply issues going on here. Weapon squad. Just making it out. Got super lucky there. I do lose a sniper, but it is what it is. I don't. Purple is just like retreating his AGL teams on foot. I just don't know what the hell he's doing. I really don't like that. I feel unsupported by Purple, like this whole round. He could have put so much pressure on E if he just tried. But he doesn't. And it looks like green on the left is kind of just getting eaten up. Yeah, as you can see, once again, we're down on kills, and I have no idea why. Like I'm in dead center, and I'm the one. I'm not throwing kills away. Like normally, anyone who's ever played this position knows, like you're kind of the guy losing the most infantry and stuff like that. But somehow I managed to keep the deaths at a minimum. Maybe it's I'm not really getting like double teamed, triple teamed, or anything like that anymore. I mean, I started out like that, but here's a mistake I made. I'm like doubling up these LAVs, and I think I'm only doing it because I couldn't. I think I ran out of Thunderbolt. Uh, so yeah, I'm kind of doubling them up. The problem with doubling them up though is they what's the problem with doubling them up? Oh, two toes flying at them at the same time is going to make them smoke pretty much every time. So I don't want to smoke them. I want to kill them. So what was nice with the single LAV and the Thunderbolt is kind of they never smoked, and then they ate, you know, ate a huge M8 shell. So yeah, I did it. I pushed out my infantry, and they all died. Purple is like smoking a bunch of buildings. I'll be honest with you, like I didn't pay a lot of attention to purple or anybody else. I was trying to spend my points. I do get a long range AA up. Thinking, oh, okay, where do I spend my points? Where do I spend my points? And ultimately, I decide to do something else. Ooh, it's tough. So I dump the Marines, pick up the airborne. I'm gonna go try to heal them somewhere. It's frustrating. This Vedeve Cornet team, like, on 1 HP. I can see my pack shooting at this plane in the sky, missing. Like, what? How many times can you miss? Starting to get artied. Oof. Ah. Like, once again, here we are, down on kills. It is kind of a frustrating situation. He just dumped 3 scout teams? I am beyond words here, man. This guy's just running his toss like all over. I can't keep up. Seriously, why is Russian armor so fast? Look at all those Cornet teams. Unbelievable, dude. I had to know, you know. It may not have been worth it, but I had to know like just what the hell was sitting over there, and it turns out a bunch of Cornet teams. Oh man, is this LAV-ATM gonna get this toss? It does. Huge kill from the LAV. Like, where are you going? Like literally, where are you going? I cannot figure it out. And why can I see that? You ever get like that in your games? You can't figure out how you have sight lines on things? I think maybe there was a sentinel up or something. You can see my inexperience with this deck in my my unit selection. I'm just sitting here scratching my head like, what do I bring up? What do I bring up? Like, one of this. Can we just talk about purple for a second? Disabling his supplies. Not only is he not helping me, but he's not helping me. Like, he's taking the supplies away. What a... Don't be like purple. That guy's a jackass. Guerrillas warfare. There you go. Or again. This looks like suspiciously like it knows where everything is. That's probably because I've been firing from the same position for quite a while. God, it really just pisses me off that he disabled his supplies after doing like nothing to help the team for however long. What is he doing? He's like shooting cluster artillery on, and lasing a sniper. Like, I gotta get these tosses, right? But look, they like split up here. I get one. And I just... my F-35 almost made it to that smirch. Huge L. Whoa, look at this tornado coming from downtown, baby. Just taking pot shots into the woods. What are you doing, man? On F-35. Oh, damn. Damn. Like, perfect shots. Ooh, so my F-35 once again dies before it makes it to all of its targets, but it gets off a volley, kills two colets. No, I think they're two Mastas. That's what those ended up being. Oh, actually, great HIMARS. So I'm kill positive at this point. They're not putting a lot of pressure on mid, but to be fair, I'm not putting a lot of pressure back. I mean, I'm trying, but you saw that HIMARS just come in and like get a perfect strike on that supply point I just put down, and also the LAV. Very confusing. I guess I just suck. MA getting the side shot on that Terminator. But yeah, the purple's taking a different attack too, right? Look, he pivots over to... I'm sorry, pink pivots over to attacking purple's side. And purple's no answer for this. He's got no AT infantry at all. I've got all the AT infantry. So he stopped going through me. I've got the Thunderbolt and stuff. Just... yeah. I don't get it. Our left side is like kind of useless. Looks like we've got marine armor on the left, and yeah, striker, special forces. So yeah, here comes a row of BTRs. I had timed up kind of my own assault. Poorly or perfectly, it all depends on your your point of view, but I was gonna take E here. But also I have to knock out this ridge line of snipers and shit. They're just killing us. But yeah, Brown's gonna give me some trouble here. Helicopters closing in, not great for me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have a fucking cafe. Don't lose the tanks. Kind of a huge save there. So 6 minutes left in the phase. I see. I'm in smoke. I'm totally in smoke there, but the lemurs just go right through. I don't understand that. Smoke is so inconsistent in this game. Yeah. The MLRS doing its job. But this is the point where I look at middle and I'm like, Jesus, if these guys push me right now, they win. What's weird is it looked like my last bomb didn't go off. But it did. I'm not sure if I misclicked or something. But I meant to kill those helicopters in the back with the 2K JDAM. That would have been a huge strike for us, but I don't really know what happened there. It just didn't come together. But you know what did come together? My defense of F against all of that. Managed to hold off the wave. Look how many helicopters there are. It's like punishing. I was gonna bomb this, but look, there's so much artillery going in on it that I have to cancel the bombing run. I've got this Eagle 2, so I'm like, you know you can do with Eagle 2s, right? Or at Jace house. You can kill helicopters. So I'm thinking, alright, let's get these 2 helicopters. So I'm spending a lot of time at this point trying to use airstrikes. Those helicopters move, by the way. Frustrating. Killing Orion while I'm circling around. Still looking for a target. quite the target-rich environment it once was. I decided to go for the Terminator. So personally, I think the Terminator is like one of the toughest units to deal with, because I love the Terminator. So I just wipe it out. Send it home. Three Sex Eagles with bombing runs and 3 returns home. Pretty good game for the Sex Eagle. Strike Eagle, not so much. Alright, 2 minutes left in the phase. I licking my wounds. Pink, I really don't understand. He could have pushed. He really could have, but he chose not to. That was baffling. Look how much armor he has. But you know, he's probably thinking, we're gonna win this game. Why would I push, right? Oh, look at that! 3 more Terminators roll in. So these guys are just thinking, let's play defense. Oh, the sniper over there. So annoying. So look at this. Teal from the right sneaks in a couple of recon units to G, right under a 4-post, by the way. Kinda huge. So he's capping G right now with Green Berets and nothing. I sent in a Harrier too to like try to get some of this armor. It doesn't do too bad. It kills a B-15 and half kills a Terminator. Room for improvement, just better spending of my points, being more aggressive, and better use of artillery, I think. But overall, I really like this game. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.